Welcome back to our channel. In this video, we delve into the 5 most brutal roller coaster disaster marathon 2023. These sad stories show how important safety is in theme parks and how important it is to have thorough checks and run the park in a responsible way. Join us as we learn about the scary stories behind the Railblazer at Six Flags St. Louis, the haunting of Big Thunder Mountain at Disneyland, the Mindbender tragedy at West Edmonton Mall, Space Invader at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and the Treetop Twister Nightmare at Lightwater Valley. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe to our station so you don't miss any exciting new videos. 5. The Railblazer, Six Flags St. Louis, 1984. The unique stand-up roller coaster known as the Railblazer made its debut at Six Flags St. Louis in the summer of 1984. A terrible event happened only 1 month after it first opened its doors. Stella Holcomb and her husband Carl went to the park, and while they were there, they chose to ride the Railblazer. Stella was ejected off the ride as it made a steep turn and a quick descent because she managed to dislodge herself from her harness and escape the ride. The tragedy that happened to her resulted in the loss of her life, and the occurrence left the park administrators and the experts baffled. In the course of the investigation, which caused the attraction to be shut down, it was found that all 3 of the restraints were fastened and exhibited no signs of malfunction. Stella's family filed a lawsuit against the amusement park, saying that the park had been negligent in both the operation of the ride and its design. The Railblazer reopened with a new restraint system, but as its popularity continued to diminish, the ride was finally converted back to its former design. 4. The Haunting of Big Thunder Mountain, Disneyland, 2003. On a bright and sunny morning in September of 2003, a large group of people got together at Disneyland for a day that would be full of fun and excitement. They had no idea that the events that took place on the Big Thunder Mountain roller coaster would irrevocably alter the course of their lives until it was too late. Marcelo Torres, a gifted young man of 22 years old with a deep interest in animation, was a member of the group. When Marcelo and his buddies boarded the roller coaster, they had no idea that calamity was about to befall them in the very near future. The locomotive derailed sometime around the third of the way through the journey, which resulted in a devastating collision and ultimately led to Marcelo's untimely death. After investigation, it was determined that the disaster was caused by a combination of mechanical failure, operator error, and management oversight at Disneyland. Because of the catastrophe, considerable modifications were made to safety standards and staff training, which improved the overall safety of amusement parks for their millions of customers. 3. The Mindbender tragedy, West Edmonton Mall, 1986. On June 14, 1986, an unfortunate incident occurred involving the Mindbender roller coaster located at West Edmonton Mall in Canada, resulting in an unforeseen turn of events. 3 individuals tragically lost their lives, and a number of individuals sustained injuries in one of the most severe roller coaster incidents in Canada's history. Rod Shacko and his companion David Sega embarked on a recreational outing to the park, anticipating a day filled with enjoyment. However, their experience swiftly transformed into a sorrowful event. The derailment of the 4th car of the Mindbender ride led to a series of events resulting in numerous injuries and fatalities. The investigation has uncovered instances of substandard translation during the design phase, insufficient quality control measures, and oversights in maintenance. As a result of the unfortunate incident, the ride underwent a temporary closure and subsequent refurbishment, which encompassed the implementation of supplementary safety features. Rod Shacko, who endured significant injuries, has subsequently dedicated his efforts to upholding the memory of the victims in a respectful manner. 2. Space Invader, Blackpool Pleasure Beach, 2000. In the year 2000, an unfortunate incident occurred involving the Space Invader roller coaster at Blackpool Pleasure Beach in England. Christopher Sherritt, 11 years of age, was partaking in leisure activities at a park in the company of his acquaintances when an unfortunate incident occurred. During the course of the ride, Christopher inadvertently lost his grip on his seat and subsequently suffered a tragic incident where he was ejected from the roller coaster, leading to severe and untimely fatal injuries to his head and neck. Based on the findings of the investigation, it has been determined that the accident was caused by a combination of human errors and mechanical faults. The engineer did not activate the emergency stop button, and the presence of faulty wiring resulted in the improper functioning of the manual override. The tragic incident underscored the significance of prioritizing safety measures and adhering to proper maintenance protocols within amusement parks. 1. Treetop Twister Nightmare, Lightwater Valley, 1994. Lightwater Valley, a popular amusement park in North Yorkshire, had a lively summer in 1994. The park's thrilling rides drew people from all over. Visitors enjoyed the Treetop Twister roller coaster. Passengers might enjoy a thrilling and spectacular ride above the treetops. Gemma Savage, a driven 20-year-old student, was excited for her Lightwater Valley trip. She thought this trip would be a great way to celebrate her college exams. She eagerly awaited the Treetop Twister with her friends. The roller coaster riders had no idea their fun would turn into a nightmare. The Treetop Twister roared up its solid steel tracks, quickening our pulse. Unfortunately, the automobiles accelerated. 2 wagons collided, causing passengers to panic. The collision killed Gemma. Her life was tragically cut short. The surviving passengers endured more. Due to the hard hit, several suffered lacerations and contusions. Park staff quickly raced to help and start emergency protocols, causing panic and confusion. A comprehensive inquiry was launched after the disaster to determine the causes of this unfortunate event. Errors caused the disaster. Due to faulty wiring, the roller coaster's emergency system failed, causing the crash. This major error was unfortunate and preventable. French Treetop Twister designers caused the disaster. Due to their inability to guarantee roller coaster construction and design met safety regulations, the people were charged and punished. The event underscored the need for amusement park safety and maintenance. The Treetop Twister occurrences affected many local families. Gemma Savage was smart and driven. No family should ever lose a loved one. The accident reminded amusement parks everywhere. Safety compromises showed the potential implications. After the disaster, safety rules and inspection procedures were strengthened to prevent future mishaps. It serves as a warning that amusement park fun should never endanger others. Gemma Savage's legacy underscores the need for constant care and safety in amusement park attractions. These chilling tales of roller coaster disasters have taken us through tragic events that occurred in various amusement parks. They stress the importance of safety precautions, thorough inspections, and the duties of amusement park managers, designers, and manufacturers of rides. Even while mishaps are possible, making the safety of guests the top priority is absolutely necessary in order to avoid disastrous occurrences. By reflecting on these events and drawing conclusions, we may work toward making future visits to amusement parks not only safer, but also more enjoyable for all guests. Don't forget to share your thoughts on these stories in the comments section below, and keep an eye on our channel for more interesting stuff in the future.